guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your girl Woona. And if you're new here, hello, thank you for stopping by, and hello again to all my regulars. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. You can't even begin to understand. I'm not usually one to explain myself because really at 40 I think I've earned the right to life. On the real though, I just thought I'd just touch on a bit on my last video. The whole concept about that video was self-love. It's not to call out anyone or any styles for not doing something for your significant other. It's just about identifying that as an individual you deserve love and you can go get it yourself. Okay, you can pamper yourself, you can self-love yourself in any way means that you can, within reason, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Okay, if you don't know me, let me tell you, I am the most easiest person to get along with. I don't take life too seriously. I just thought I'd just touch on that. Anything I do is not a reflection of I mean, don't just read any meaning to it, just take it for face value. That's all entertainment, good humor. All right, okay, let's go on to this. I'm sure you're all wondering, what is this that she's got here? So I've got here noodles, got some bit of veg in it, and I've got here wonton soup. Has maybe prawns in it. This I got from Costco. I didn't make this. I'm not going to take credit for this. It's a store-bought Chinese soup that you just heat up and it's ready to go. I'm sure you're all wondering, what's the whole idea of this and everything? Well, as you can tell from the title of my video, I've been onto some serious obsession lately that even myself, I think Holy Spirit needs to intervene, because once I start, I binge watch. I'm not one of those people that can watch stuff, stop, start. I'm sitting there all through to the end, everything will be on hold. And of course, I'm in that stage in my life where I have that luxury of time to be able to do that, because if I had a kid that was waiting to be fed or something, or a pet that needed to be walked, of course I cannot indulge like that now. So indulge me as I show off my life of leisure. Okay guys, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the Eastern Asian TV series that have just kind of taken over. If you have not caught in on that bug, you're on your own. No, me, I don't understand what face of the planet you're on. Maybe way back growing up as a child, when we watched any Eastern Asian movies, be it Indian, Bollywood, or it was the Chinese, everyone in Eastern Asia was referred to as Chinese. We don't even know the difference of Japanese or Korean, Filipino, anything. All of them Chinese. So the Jackie Chan, the Jackie Lee, the Kung Fu, everything Chinese. So please, I am not trying to offend anyone here. I know better now. It's just like now someone trying to say that I'm Ghanaian or one part of Africa, when we'll strongly be like, excuse me mate, no, I'm not. I'm Nigerian, I am that or the other, and I'm owning it. So stick with me, okay? It will all make sense. Like I said, my obsession for the Eastern Asian drama has gone from non-existent to all over here. Literally every weekend I'm binge watching on one episode or the other. I'll put a list of what I've watched so far in no particular order, because guys, I can't even tell you which is my favorite. Their industry is just on another level. Please don't try it. And I think one of the things I actually love about them as well is in terms of them not losing their sense of value, their culture, as opposed to we Nollywood, who try to copy and paste the Western world and try to imitate things that are not really us. I used to think that it was an African thing for parents not to show affection, feelings, or even body contact, but I am so blown away at how similar our culture is with the Asian community, and I want to believe it's almost probably even the same across the whole world. The fact that we look different and everything in our physical appearance, we actually have so much in common in so many other ways that is so beautiful that it's just pointless and meaningless when we are fighting over, oh, who is blacker or who's darker skin, who has a lighter skin tone. As you know, colorism is another issue. Aside from dealing with racism, like some people feel like I'm more favored because I'm light skinned compared to other people. And I would, you know, I can't deny that I've not experienced that before, that I feel like maybe something has been done or I've been favored over other people. But I wouldn't say that it was just, oh, everything was handed to me. Excuse me? Because at the end of the day, if I was brought in to do something, obviously I have to be delivering, because there's no point. How long or how far can fine girl look carry you? Auntie, uncle, you still have to have substance. Okay, all right, my story today is veering off to another direction. I just wanted to make it light and airy. I just talk about the Chinese and everything. So I've been watching the way they've been eating. I love the way I love food. I'm a foodie. If anyone doesn't know by now, hey Jesus, if you want to kill me, just send food and I will die for you. That's all. That is it. So I've been so fascinated about how, you know, food is the heart of the culture in Asia, you know, and you would have thought that this is a country whom had suffered a lot as well, as much as we Africans have. But the way they've come up and done so much for themselves, you know, they make references to when instances things were so bad, when they were rationing lights, which is what we're still experiencing in Nigeria 2021. We still don't have constant power supply, but that's like thing of the past to them in Asia now. And they make jest about it like, oh, if you were born, if you're 18-year-old, you probably don't even understand what it is to be playing outside or not to have electricity. And you know, they interject all of that into their storyline, so people are aware that they've come from, you know, somewhere, and they're here now and they're appreciating it and celebrating it and trying to remind the younger generation not to take life for granted. Some people paved the way for them to enjoy what they're enjoying now, and it's for them to build on it and not just to put their feet up and be buried in games and what have you that is distracting them these days. But please, nobody come for me, I'm just talking my own. Okay, all right, so I'm supposed to be eating and talking, but I don't know how this eating and talking works, because me, I feel like food just hangs in the gap of my teeth. Well, oh yeah, so these chopsticks honestly, I really need to set time aside and go through all my catalog of travel chronicles. Because I've been to 4 countries in Asia. I've been to China, Hong Kong, Singapore, Thailand. I've been to Tokyo, Japan, yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it. I haven't been to India. I would love to, and other places. Honestly, I love to travel. If anyone could give me the job now to travel across the whole world, I would do it. So please, I'm putting it out there, projected world, please let it come into alignment to give me an opportunity to travel across all the country in the world in alphabetical order and do like a documentary on it. That would be like a dream job for me. Fascinating, like, oh, I'll die there. So I see how they use this chopstick with efforts, but almost I didn't even try to go and Google this or even check YouTube to learn how to use this, because I want to like try it on my own. If I can even pick up one thing. Oh, ah. I did it. But I think this is easier because I've just kind of wrapped it around the stick. I see how my cutlery is there for backup. So I love to cook my indomies with veggie. I don't know, indomies are not really very healthy, you know. They're very, very saturated with fat. So I think in my mind, once I supplemented it with veggie, it has cancelled out any negativity. And I love my broccoli. Guys, I'm so hungry. I don't have patience for this one. I love broccoli. Yeah, I make it with some peppers. Oh goodness, I need to see the way these people use this thing. So effortlessly. Mmm. That's nice. So this wonton soup, my friend who initiated me into Eastern Korean drama is the one that initiated me into this. But you can find this at Costco if you have a Costco in your area. Oh god. I'm so excited. I can't believe my luck. Oh my god, I managed to get that in my mouth. Let's see if we can try another one again.
This soup is so nice, guys. Oh, one more, just one more. And we can just give it up and try the cutlery. These people do these things for easy.
Oh goodness me. I think I need a Chinese friend or Asian friend in my life who will teach me how to use this. I can't. I guess I can get away with this because of it is the noodles and it's kind of sticky on the like I'll tell you about one of my experiences. One of my Asian stereotype experiences. Look, I say this with whole humility. I know we Africans, we really try so hard to fit in. And I don't know, maybe if it's as a result of our previous experience or our background. And it's so sad because we don't really have to fit in, because the fact that you're unique, that's what makes you beautiful. That's what will make you stand out. That's what makes you you. That's why the other person can't be you, because you're the original. But you see, you know, for us, we move to a new location and we try to acclimatize. We're trying to already speak in their accent, narism, ayo, and you know, the swearing and cuss word. You don't have to. You don't have to. I was so amazed in my little time that I've had the opportunity to travel and see the other countries that don't speak English. They don't send you. If you come and you can't speak their language, you're on your own, you want to buy market or something, they make you make an effort to learn their language, to appreciate their culture. And that you come and go on English and talk to them, they'll just be looking at you like, don't do it. Not that they're not friendly. I mean, I've not had any nasty experience. I mean, I remember when we went to Asia, I felt like a superstar. Everywhere we went, people wanted to take picture with me. I don't know if they mistook me with a celebrity or they just thought that, oh, they've never seen black person before. Please, black people, travel. Please, if there's anything you do in your life, if you can't afford, I know, because even when I was back in Nigeria, I couldn't even have thought of it that pack up and travel to where. Like, you know, when I came to this country and I heard people taking 1 year off to do traveling, gap year and everything, it's all foreign to us back in Nigeria. Like, your life is planned out for you. After your primary, high school, go to university, come out, NYC, and there's a job. Like, bam, bam, bam. You could tell your parents are breaking, like, they can't even begin to phantom it. Like, you've just brought shame to the family for you to think that you want to drop out of school to go and try something else. Ain't nobody got time for that. And my first experience of actually ever traveling out of Nigeria was work, and the first country I went to was Ghana. Hi Ghana, Accra. I really love it. Like, I really love it. It was so hot, but it was good experience. And since then, I think that's where I probably caught the bug. Then I had the opportunity to work with ECOWAS, which is the Economic Community of West African Nations. I hope I got that right. ECOWAS. So it's like the body of West African states formed together, just like you have the EU. It's similar. So I had the opportunity to travel across 6 West African countries. I went to Cape Verde, Guinea, Bissau, Senegal, Gambia. Where did I go again? Actually, I went to like 5 places. And you know, that was my first time ever, you know, going to a Portuguese speaking country, because you know of the francophones, you have Senegal and, you know, Cameroon, or the Dakar and all that places. You know, it was really beautiful to explore that aspect of Africa. Portuguese speaking, you're like, what? It sounds so foreign, but it was so cool. I still have friends from out there that I still keep in touch with via Facebook, and you know, bless your heart. And it's just amazing how now the world is becoming increasingly smaller, and hopefully by the time COVID and everything dies down, you know, I pray we all are able and have the means to travel, because it is just a great experience that you can't even put money to it. So yes, my experience of stereotyping an Asian person, goodness guys. So I just came to the UK newly. I came for my master's in 2008. I went off to the bank to open a bank account, of course. Okay, I don't want to say the name of the bank anyways. So got into the bank like usual. I don't have a poker face. Like if I'm standing and staring, you could tell if I'm upset, if I'm sad, if I'm lost, if I'm distressed. You can just tell, because my face wears my emotions. Literally, I don't even think Botox will work in my face if I eventually even take it. It will not even work, because my face, it just moves. So I was standing there in the banking hall, and this cute guy came along. I was like, hi, how are you? Can I help you? I told him I wanted to open an account and everything, and you know, I was like, yeah, fine, don't worry, I'll help you. So we sat down, we went through everything. Really nice guy, helped me to complete the forms and everything, and I gave him the money, my money, like thousands of pounds, y'all guys, for my upkeep and everything. So I left, and my account was meant to be set up within 7 days, and I would have gotten all the details in the post and all. Lo and behold, after 1 week, I realized that I lost the guy's card, so there was no way for me to call and follow up. So off I went now to the bank to find the uncle that took my money to his bank account. I go to the bank again like usual, looking around in the banking hall if I will spot this guy, and I didn't see him. And a beautiful young lady approached me and said, hi, what's up, can we help you? I'm like, yeah, I came here last week, you know, a little over a week ago, and one of your colleagues opened an account for me, blah blah blah. She's like, oh okay. She said she would have a look. She checked the system, she couldn't find my name, nothing. Like there was literally no trace that I'd been in that bank that day. And I tried to open an account. Trust me, Nigeria girl, I already started to freak out. I was thinking of the worst. Did I just randomly give the money to somebody that was not working in the bank? I was like, Nigeria girl, Lagos girl, you've just come to London and they've done you the thing. Like you can't even begin to imagine. So the girl was like, oh, describe what the guy looks like and everything. I said like, oh yeah, he's an Asian guy, you know. And she was like, Asian? Yeah, like yes. The way she now said that Asian, like see, no. She said we don't have any Asian person working here. I was like, what you said? Like, excuse me, so let's take that again. I thought I've had my whole life flash before my eyes. Like, where do I even start the story? How do I even tell anybody that this happened to me? Guys, let me eat, because I'm about to eat cold food and I'm retiring this. I did not kill anybody. I cooked all this food myself, so I must enjoy it. What were they talking about? I was about to die and die of my life. I'm sure I would have fainted 100 times over. I asked the lady to get her manager, because at this point I was like really in distress, thinking of the worst. Like this is my whole life saving. So she went and got her manager, and while as they were approaching me, someone was walking past behind them. I was like, that's him, that's him. And another thing is, the guy has an English name. I think maybe let's just say something like John Smith, like John Doe. The girl's like, oh, you mean John? I'm like, yeah, that's him. She's like, oh, he's British. I was like, about Delhi. I was thinking in my mind, like, this one is super somebody. What do you mean by he's British? Nationality. Okay, so I thought, so if you wanted to describe me now, excuse me, what would you describe me as? She started looking at me like, I was like, yeah, how would you describe me? How would you be telling me that there's no Asian person working here when he's clearly looking Asian? I appreciate that it might be a British nationality, duh, but is this not an Asian man? She's like, oh, but he's British. I said, Auntie, I asked you a question. Describe me. They're like, oh yeah, you're black girl. I say, hey, I'm a black girl, you know. I didn't ask you for what my nationality is. You say I should describe somebody. Didn't ask you for the person's nationality. Obviously, I would have told you I don't know, because I don't know the guy's nationality. Duh. In fact, that's why the guy came along. I was like, oh, he literally just had, and he had my documents with him, that he just, a couple of things he was trying to verify. Obviously, as per Niger person now, I'm sure they were questioning the money and everything and all that stuff, but the Shasha set up my account for me. That day they gave me my account details, my card and everything, and I walked out of there. I breathed a sign of relief that I can't even, like, you know when they say your heart is in your mouth. I finally make on like, thank you, Jesus. What if I was who I want to tell? Same you carry your money and give it to one John Doe that I didn't know. So guys, if you have any experience where you've had to like racial profile someone or stereotype someone, I mean, it wasn't like I was in that scenario. It wasn't like it was to cause any offense or to abuse someone or to discriminate against them or to make them, you know, or to harass them. It was just plain as clear as ABC. He looked Asian. He is Asian, even though he might have been a British citizen. He's obviously of an Asian descent, and that was what I was trying to point out. But this lady that was sent from my hometown was clearly out to come and scatter my life, because if dying was dying that day, I'm sure that I've died and come back. So guys, let's talk about this Asian drama again. You know, Asian people, they are so stylish. You know that their wardrobe is out of the world. I just feel like if I want to rate their wardrobe, you know, styling is on point, makeup not overly, although you could tell that some people are wearing some ridiculously lighter foundation. Apparently they too have this issue of colorism, and they are big on bleaching. Like virtually all their products they sell. You remember Charlie now? Charlie back in the day. If you don't know Charlie, I can't help you. Charlie is like a product that we use when I was back in Nigeria, young girls, when we try to kind of smoothing our face or lighten the skin and everything. Yes, I did it. I used it. Yeah, I didn't see the use for it anyway. So they're like big on the Charlie, trying to, you know, lighten the skin for them as well. Just like how there's a caste, although they don't have a caste system like that, because you don't have people as dark as how you have in India and Pakistan, where you have people who are obviously very dark. They are as dark as we black people are, and then you have the light toned, light skinned people as well. So but they tend to favor people who've got lighter skin as well. I don't know what that is about really, honestly. Like, I feel like black skin is the easiest one to just manage. Me, I don't use any cream, but I show you the cream that I use, you won't believe it. Right now I'm not even wearing any foundation. Some people will not believe it. They'll be asking me, Woona, what foundation did you wear? Everything. Is there any foundation here? Is there foundation here? Is there foundation? Can you say anything? I am not wearing any foundation. I'm not wearing anything. Okay? I am not wearing anything. I can't be bothered. If I literally I can do without makeup. But lashes, well, we'll fight tooth and nail. Lashes kind of take your look from 0 to 1,000. If you know what I mean. So lashes, yeah, oh goodness. I always I get my lashes done when I'm going on holiday. I might not wear makeup throughout that holiday. Not even bother to even put anything, lipstick or anything, or maybe just a list gloss like I am now. But I will do my lashes. I can't, well, I don't even compromise it. So I think that's it for me this week. Honestly, I don't know how much to talk about. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed, well, I know everybody saying no, I've subscribed. Fine, thank you for your subscription. Can you ask one person Just one person. I didn't even push it and say 2. Oh, ask one person to subscribe, please, to my channel. I am begging you. If there's I've asked. The Bible says ask and it shall be given unto you, and they say you don't receive because you don't ask. Me, I've asked now. Please ask one person. Say, please, I know this girl that is a YouTuber, she's my friend though. If I'm not your friend, if I'm your enemy, just to tell them that there's this girl that I don't like, but she has started a YouTube channel. Please, can you just like her channel? Can you subscribe to her channel? Please, John, to your long, help us too. And comment help with the traction and the algorithm to make our video come to the top. Can you imagine the numbers of videos that have been uploaded on YouTube on a daily? Like, and how would they find small fries like me? By your interaction. That's how it works. So if you put comments in, if you like, if you share, it would all definitely help with boosting my videos and bringing it to the forefront of other people to watch it. Okay, all right. So I hope you've enjoyed my video this week. Even honestly, me, I don't even know how we even started or ended or we got here, but I'll try and make sense of it all in my editing. So guys, have a blessed week and see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I don't even know how you guys bother with me. I don't, but all I can just say is thank you so much. All right, see ya. And by all means, share if there's any new obsession that you're into and all that, share. And if you've started watching Korean, Eastern Korean, please, if there's any name that you've watched that is not listed in the ones I've watched or seen and you know they're good, please, you know these movies are long, don't come and waste my life. Some episodes are like 40 or 40 something, but that's the thing, if you look at it as it being 10 episodes in one season, so that's 4 seasons, isn't it? So that's the way I kind of like looked at it, because initially when I got into it I was thinking 60 episodes, nítorí kíni, but it's 60 episodes in one season. So if you break it down to say 60 episodes, okay, all right, so let's say 10 episodes each for each season, so you're looking at 6 seasons. That's the best way for me that I processed it at the time when I got into it. And you'll find a few that are like 16 episodes and thereabouts, but they're good storylines. Like, I just feel like if sex is overrated, like the way they preserve innocence, like you don't find them kissing, showing sex and everything. Look, I don't care what you say, sex is overrated. Honestly guys, I just feel like saying, oh, it is the best thing since sliced bread. Yes, I said it. It's not the best thing since sliced bread. Duh, deal with it. Honestly, in each whole series, probably just one couple would kiss. And there are probably several couples in the whole thingy, but it's just the main characters that would even kiss. Not even say they even show any of those shenanigans of all the shit getting down in the room. And I love that, because it just seems like if sex is just put out there in your face, it's kind of lost this whole essence and the beauty of it. But I love the way they preserve it. They show some more emotions. So these people can cry, yay. Or me, I'll be worried if a man is crying like that. So like, uncle, what come happen now? Excuse you, why are you crying like this? But they will cry. They will run towards each other, those running scenes and everything, and just like that, like see if they know COVID is happening. 2 meters apart, bagam, they will just stop right there in front of each other. No touching, just location. They'll be looking into each other's eyes and they'll be sending the information. I love it so much, I'm gonna die. Like, you could feel so much without actually them doing so much. I don't know if you get it. Like, you can watch it with kids and not feel like, oh, you have to start covering their eyes, or they're not in the league of all those power and empire and everything, but they show even more genuine emotion of affection, of love, than you would, like they show in the Western movies. Like, if a guy holds a girl, that is engagement. Oh, for a guy to hold a girl like this, back gun, what if I marry you? That one is, I want to marry you. because otherwise, well, they don't touch themselves. It's like how the Islamic people do haram, you know. They don't touch the women, they don't do anything, you just be looking them, don't touch it. They don't touch you. And then eventually the guy makes advancement towards you to touch you. That means, I love you, die babes, I love you. What are you gonna do? Are you going to reciprocate this love, or you're just going to be watching me dying over here? That is how their storyline is. And you're like, I just want that kind of love. Okay, I'm watching too much movie. So honestly, I love how they preserve the innocence and the beauty in, you know, love in relationship, because it's more than just the kissing, the rubbing off on each other and everything. Also, it's just me, maybe I'm just old school. I really believe in that bit of proper courting and genuinely constantly, you know, showing that you love someone. It's not by the kissing and the sexing and everything, you know. It's well rounded. So if there's anything exciting you're watching out there, by all means, your girl is interested. As usual, we are locked down in the house. We have more time now for screen time because that bit of traveling is gone out of it. For me, I tend to normally travel within, you know, door to door, an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, if not even more. I remember when I was on a project where I had to travel to Wales. I drove 4 hours go, 4 hours come. But well, anyway, I slept over and then, you know, drove back the next day. But that's 4 hours, you know, of travel time that I have free to do something. So, you know, we just Netflix and chill, innit? Yeah, I thought I'd just share my K-drama obsession. That's about what that is about in this week's video. All right, so see you in my next video, guys, and stay blessed. Bye.